Hello everybody, this is Madude, welcome back to another video, and well, this time, we're actually checking out a new game. It's been a while since we've done a different game on the main channel, other than Puni Puni, and we're checking out Disney Star Smash, which is a gacha game that I am completely obsessed with. So, it's a very fun game with marble-like gameplay. It's made by the same people that have made Monster Strike, and the gameplay is fairly similar. You take balls and throw them at the enemy to deal damage. I like the physics in the game, I like the gameplay, and I definitely like the art and characters. So for this first video, we're actually going to be checking out some of the menus and doing some translation work on pretty much everything you need to know as a very beginner for the game. If you guys want to know a lot about what units do, what different characters do, how to play the game best, what kind of new events are coming out and are already out, and just how to improve your Disney Star Smash experience, make sure to not only keep watching my channel, but join the Disney Star Smash Discord server in the description. It's the very first one I found. It's a pretty cozy community, and I'd like to see it grow because this game, like a lot of other JP Gacha games, doesn't have a crazy community in English, so let's bunch up and help each other, I guess. So first thing you're going to be seeing is the home screen with the play button, and one thing that this game does in a very weird way is that the play button only takes you to the in-game events and extra stages. It doesn't actually take you to the story. The story is in a completely different button right here. I've actually struggled with this at the beginning because I wasn't really processing to try to read the Japanese stuff. So I didn't actually look that, yes, there's a story button right here, because these guys treat their story very importantly. Let's go through these right here. For example, play Story 10 over here. And as you will be able to see, it's a fully fledged manga with a pretty deep story. I do like the story. Me and the other people in the Discord are trying to slowly get it translated as well for people that care about that. It's, I believe, set in the Kingdom Hearts universe, so that's pretty cool. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts myself, but I've heard good things about it, and I've heard people like it. So inside the play screen, you can get, again, the play button to go into the different contents of the game. We will go over the different types of stages, what you are able to do in these stages, all of that. We will go over it in a special separate video as sort of a beginner guide part 2. For now, it's mostly the menus. So this is the story, and this is the extra content. The home screen, you actually get all sorts of little fun stories and dialogue between the characters, depending on the time of day, depending on the day you tap it, and all sorts of stuff. Right here is the news screen with all sorts of news. If you want to do some of the translation work yourself, you can actually translate stuff right here. This is the mission screen, where you can check your daily missions as well as your achievements. It's actually lagging quite a bit when I'm recording because I'm using a different recording software. It's pretty complicated and pretty annoying. Hopefully I'm going to get it fixed by the next video. This is the inbox. A lot of the stuff is self-explanatory because they did make the UI pretty friendly, even to non-Japanese speakers. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but hey. Room search for co-op. This game does have co-op, and it's a pretty good system. We will go over co-op in a beginner guide part 3. Yep, I'm planning to make a couple of these videos. And this is the Kizuna point system. The Kizuna point system actually gives you resources in-game. Shoutouts to my only friend in this game. The Kizuna point system actually gives you resources in game for doing co-op every day. I believe it's every day. It could be every few days. I haven't really looked. There's also the daily gift box system. You are able to earn points by doing any kind of stages to open a gift box every 6 hours. Get yourself gift box points for the exchange shop. And with that, we'll go to the next screen right here. This button right here is for changing your team. You can look at all the different people in your team, change out units in your team as well. All sorts of fun Disney characters like you'd expect. You can change out your equipment right here. They're not actually called equipment, they're called something like, something similar to gifts. It doesn't have a direct translation. There you can auto your team based on strength, based on a lot of different things. I'll be doing some of these translations on the Discord as well, if they're not available, some of these menu translations. And this allows you to change multiple members of your team at once, maybe swap them between each other. It's a pretty good system in my opinion. They need to work a little bit on the loading screens, but it's all good. Right here you can level up your characters. You can give characters level up materials to level them up. Pretty simple. Here you can use skill gems to improve the skill level of your characters. Here you can give duplicates to your characters to improve their grade. The dupe system in this game is very free-to-play friendly, as all duplicates do is increase the drops you get from stages. Which sounds very important, yes, but there are a ton of free-to-play characters that can beat all the content in the game that you can use to increase your drops. That makes free-to-play players not be needing the gacha characters as much, and that makes whales happy because they're gonna be able to max grade their gacha characters and bring them into battle, something that a free-to-play player will not be able to do. This makes dupes a great commodity, but not a necessity, which, in my opinion, is the perfect way to make a dupe system in a gacha game. This is for gear-upping your gifts. These are from the Christmas event, and I'm going to actually feed one of these. As you can see, you can actually click this button to auto-feed as many as possible. This will explain what the item does after the grade up. And as you can see, we've graded it up, and the ability went from increases time that you are able to use the sphere in attack. From 1%, it went to 1.5%, and these items are just going to get better as you grade up them. This is where you can see your character list and view all the characters you have, and we will go over some of the things that a character has. As you can see right here on the screen, you can see the level, as well as the drop rate that you get from their grade. A base character gives you a 5% drop rate. If we hold over them, we can see the menu that shows you the character, shows you the arts they have. The arts are very good, just like in a lot of the modern gacha games. The arts are actual GIFs, whatever, instead of just still PNGs, which in my opinion is a fun thing. You can work without it as well, I don't know. Right here, so from top to bottom, grade 5 is the grade of the character. These are the levels, the character's name and rarity. You can lock up characters, although it's very hard to sell them. I don't really recommend selling characters for coins, as you can't really sell them for much. I recommend max grading even some of the characters you view as bad, just to keep them in there, just in case, you never know. XFLAG with Monster Strike love to do all sorts of events where you should beat the event with 3 stars, with all sorts of different types of characters, so you never know when the random cat from Alice in Wonderland, the 3-star dark unit, you never know when that's going to be essential for an event, and you've sold all of your copies. Right here is the drop rate bonus. This is HP attack, and this is actually time. Basically in the game you fling the orbs up to the enemy, and there's a certain amount of time that your orb can move around in the tennis-like field, and this says that this Baymax 2.0 and Hero can move in the field for 11.5 seconds. 1.5, not actually coming from the equipment. I wanted to say it comes from the equipment, but then I realized that that's not how it would work. Right here you can find the unit's skills, you can find the unit, the unit's special shot. Or is it special smash? I'm not exactly sure. The active ability that you trigger by spending energy. I haven't really looked into the namesake for a lot of these. Don't worry, I'll learn it. I'm kind of learning along with you guys as I'm teaching. So this is the actual ability that you use energy to start up. It shows you the element of damage that it does, as well as the energy cost, the damage it does, and what it does. Right here, it'll deal 2640% attack to the first enemy it touches. And right here, the passive is, the field skill is Explosion Plus Plus. That deals 308% damage on one hit against an area of enemies when you do use this field skill. Field skills are something a little bit more unique. We will explain them when we actually go into the battle system in a separate video. Again, this one's mostly for the menus. And right here, SS up, this right here says that your special shots do 20% more damage. This is a passive skill. 5 stars have a passive skill. 4 stars and below only have a special shot or a special smash, and the field skill. This also shows the equipment that he has equipped, as well as the slots. When you grade units up, they do get more slots for equipment, which is pretty cool. Do we have any other buttons here? Yep, we do. You can sell your gifts as well as your characters for coins I don't recommend doing this. They give you a piss poor amount. Actually, we'll actually try this out. We're going to try to sell a 3-star Pumbaa right here, and it's 10 coins. 10 coins is a very pitiful amount. Once you have a max grade Pumbaa, maybe even 4 max grade Pumbas, you can use 4 of the same character on a team, and you never know. In my opinion, you will only want to sell your characters once you have 4 max graded copies, and that is 3 stars and 4 stars, never 5 stars. You never know. Again, you never know with these games. You never know with this company. The story will also give you quite a few free gems if you guys want to. I have plans to make a video on how to get all the free gems in the game. Here are the banners currently available. The December gacha features Donald Duck and the rival from the story, which they are a very good unit. As far as I know, they are the best blue unit, and they have a 1%, basically 1% rate, with everybody else in the game having a 0.231% rate, making for a 4% 5-star rate. I should have scripted this video, not gonna lie. There's also a pity system. Once you do enough multis on a gacha, you are able to get yourself the unit after 15 multis. Very good, very cheap. 4 multis gives you a 5-star grade up material, which is actually usable to grade up cards, replacing duplicates. That's incredible. The game just launched and they're already giving you an item to replace duplicates for just 4 multis. That's crazy. And then there's also a 4-star version of that right here. I believe this is for gifts, but it could also be for characters. I'm not fully aware. And there's also the other gacha available with the Christmas characters. I recommend getting Donald at the beginning of the game. Maybe you can reroll for him if you want to. I rerolled the infinite reroll at the beginning. They give you a single, similar style to other gacha games. You click on the left button to refuse the single results, and you just keep going until you get the 5-star you want. I got Baymax from it because he is probably the best red unit. Donald is also probably the best blue unit. You want to grab him, maybe reroll for him. You do start the game with about 3 multis at the current time, so it's a very, very good time to start the game. This gacha, it's fine. These guys are pretty damn great. They're not exactly the best yellow unit. That would be Dumbo. But they're not bad. They're very good, the Christmas crew. Christmas, Mickey, and Minnie are not bad either. They are very solid. They are on the best red team for single player. Main character, Yu. Yeah, I think his name is Yu. And Goofy Christmas. These guys aren't exactly that great. Plus, he's the 4-star. He doesn't have a passive. But he's nice to have. You know, just collect him, I guess. Then there's the exchange shop, where you can exchange the special badges from the special boxes that come every 6 hours. See how we've returned to the beginning of the video. Grade max badges. You will get grade max badges when max grading units. And here you can get a lot of these special gift items that you can give to characters to give them a special boost. For example, right here, this will only give Aladdin 1,600 more attack, I believe. I haven't looked. I literally just skimmed over it. And you can get yourself some more grade up cards as well. Yep, the one that was in the shop was for gifts, because this one is for a character. And you can get yourself some gold as well. Gold is a pretty lacking resource, so that's nice. We really lack gold at the beginning of the game. These are the paid promotion kind of thingies, the microtransactions, whatever you want to call them, the pay to win element. And here we've got expanding your storage as well for gifts and for characters. That was the entire menu. Next video, we're going to be going over the actual gameplay. We're going to be going over some of the characters in the game, why they're good, and all the different types of content you can play currently. Make sure to stay tuned by clicking one of these end cards so that YouTube recommends more of my videos to you, subscribing, and joining the Discord for Star Smash, where I'll also be posting my videos as they go on. See you guys in the next video. Stay tuned, I guess.